All right, so you're trying to keep up with crypto, right?
Yeah.
I mean, especially in the meme coin world, things are changing so fast, it can feel like almost impossible to even
Yeah.
keep track, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I've got us. We're here for you. We went through a ton of recent updates and analyses about meme coins, trying to sort of sift out what really matters.
Yeah.
And we want to share some of that with you today in our deep dive.
Yeah, we're going to be looking at some of the big shifts that are happening right now. Like we've got this recent dip in the market, and there's some really interesting new tools coming out.
Oh, yeah. And of course, Conor McGregor, he's jumping in head first. And then there's all this energy around Solana meme coins still.
Yeah, and even AI is starting to show up.
Whoa, yeah. Okay, so first off, right, we've been seeing reports that the whole meme coin market has dropped like 18%, and it's sitting at around $47 billion now. I mean,
Right.
that's got to be a pretty big deal, right?
It's a huge pullback.
Yeah.
I think when you see that kind of correction, it makes you really stop and think about what's going on. Like, what's driving people's interest? Is it something real,
Right, is it just hype?
or is it just the hype?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So speaking of interesting stuff, we've been hearing about what's happening over on Solana with this Pump.fun thing. Have you've seen that, right?
Tricky stuff, yeah.
It's like a launch pad for meme coins, and they've even got this Pump.fi lending thing where you can lend and borrow meme coins on the platform.
Yeah.
And then there's their exchange Pump Swap that's apparently already done like $3 billion in volume. That's not nothing, right?
No, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I think what's really fascinating here is they're bringing in these more advanced financial tools, right? Like
Yeah.
this Pump.fi lending and all this activity on the exchange.
Mhm.
It could mean that the whole meme coin scene is getting more serious, and maybe there will be more ways to buy and sell them easily.
More liquidity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, are we seeing the start of a more mature meme coin market? It makes you wonder.
Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, so then there's this whole thing with Conor McGregor, right? He's launching his own meme coin. It's called Real,
Mm-hmm.
and he did it through this sealed bid auction. But what he keeps talking about is transparency, which I guess he's going for something different than just your usual celebrity crypto endorsement.
Right.
Do you think it's going to be enough to actually stand out in this space, though?
It's definitely a strategy.
Yeah.
He's trying to set himself apart.
Right.
I mean, meme coins are all about how people feel about them.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be interesting to see if just being transparent is enough to build a real community and make the coin valuable over time.
Right. Yeah, not just a quick pump and dump.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so you've got this market correction thing. New financial tools are popping up. Conor McGregor is trying to do things a bit differently. And even with all the ups and downs Solana's been having, their whole meme coin ecosystem is still going strong.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we're seeing tokens like Housecoin and Figure and even Titcoin and Buttcoin trending.
Wow, yeah, those are some names.
I know, right? They've got their own little corner of the internet, and it's still buzzing.
It is. I think it really shows you how strong and dedicated the Solana meme coin community is. They're not letting all the volatility in the wider market stop them.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes you realize that these niche communities can have their own energy and momentum.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we've got a market dip. We've got new tools. McGregor's playing his own game. Solana's community is still all in, and now AI is getting involved too.
Right.
There's this new meme coin. It's called Codename Pepe, and they say it's AI driven. And people are actually starting to pay attention to it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Meanwhile, some of the bigger, older meme coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu might be losing a little steam. What do you make of that?
It's interesting. I mean, this whole AI thing really feels like a sign of where things are going. It's like taking that randomness of internet memes and combining it with this super advanced technology. And the fact that people might be shifting away from the older meme coins just shows how quickly things change in this world. A new idea can take hold really fast.
Yeah, it's wild. So much to keep track of.
It is, yeah.
We've got this dip in the market. All these new tools are coming out. McGregor's trying to be more transparent. The Solana community is still going strong. And now we've got AI-powered contenders joining the race.
That's a lot to take in.
I know, right? Makes you wonder about the bigger picture, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, are these new financial tools a sign that things are getting more serious with meme coins? Like maybe they're moving beyond just being pure speculation. And does someone like Conor McGregor, even with his focus on transparency, actually change how things work?
Right.
And then what happens when AI really starts to shape internet memes and digital assets? I mean, what does that even look like?
It's a whole new world. It really makes you think about where this is all going.
It does.
Well, thanks for taking the time to break all this down with me. I always learn so much from these deep dives.
My pleasure.
Yeah. And for everyone listening out there, stay curious. This
Mhm.
world's only getting weirder and more interesting.
Hmm.
All right, we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah.